Yeah, I have a feeling I see where this is going.
In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
At the least right now, it seems like her one reason for sticking around has been the Traveler. Is that gonna be the answer?
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Huh.
It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest.
Oh, forced you to help, okay.
Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Is this that thing that we're not being told about?
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
I guess so.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
What exactly is happening?
Beidou, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
What could it be?
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Okay. Oh, fancy. Right away. Nice. Well, this sure seems like a familiar sight.
The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Osial's wife?
Like you knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Okay.
Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
That's very respectable. I see you've upgraded your defenses, Ningguang. Wow. It's a full-on assault from all sides. Alright, where does it go wrong?
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Yeah, right there.
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You can say that again. Yeah, what were you gonna do about that exactly?
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Wow, okay. You go, Shenhe.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Ehehe Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Can't help but notice it has so little health. But wow, I do like this arena. I love this look of it being underneath the waves. Wow, that is awesome. Oh, more health bars. Okay, not what I expected.
Unleash! Crush!
Getting vacuumed. More vacuum. Okay, I see the deal here.
Hold the line!
Shudder!
Okay, can hit him while they're right there. Good. A little chaotic, but alright. Wonder if that'll do anything for me.
Obey!
Okie dokie. Just dive across the whole stage, why don't you? Wow.
Crush!
Definitely like the look of this boss. Got a really awesome glowing effect going on with them.
Beg for mercy.
Jeez, okay, that's a powerful vacuum. I'm used to using vacuums as a player, but not as the monsters using them.
Allow me!
Oh, just had to reach. Okay. I lost my chance. Jeez, gets me every time. What are you doing with those vacuums?
Shudder!
Alright, enough admiring. Time to kill him. Or her, I should say. The wife of Osile. Would not have thought of... Well, I was about to say monster. A god like that would have a wife, but... Understandable. Everybody's gotta find love after all.
Come into being!
Wow, what a set piece, though. I hope this gets reused for something later. Or if we get to fight this boss multiple times or something. Yes, please. I love the waves in the background. That looks so cool.
Allow me!
Alright, what else you got? Orbital bombardment. I see how it is. Okay.
Coming to be!
Nope. Get out of there.
Rustin, Revan!
Do your master's bidding! Beg for mercy.
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place
Unstable,
collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
I didn't realize it first, but we're actually completely underwater from the looks of it. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. You okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
But then does that mean she'll be a threat later on?
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help.
I guess so, freezing a giant tsunami.
On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Shenhe protected us, just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments.
That's a good way to look at it.
I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
So it is about the Traveler, okay.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
Okay, I suppose not.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous.
Ah, hello, Anonymous 564. Welcome in. That's no problem. You get in as you need to.
If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
You just built the Jade Chamber. I mean, sure, it only took a day, but I'm sure you had a competition to gather materials for a reason.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
Oh, a compliment from Cloud Retainer, now that's rare.
You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Because of the Traveler. I see how it is.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child.
Okay.
In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this.
I assume all is also referring to Ganyu here.
Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
For once, Cloud Retainer actually sounds upset.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Okay. That crisis didn't last very long, but at least it was a big show. So, if there's a banquet in order, hell yeah. So these are at least a modification of the Guizhong Ballistae, eh? Oh, there's Kuching.
The Millilith's casualties are within the range we expected. But in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan.
Casualties within the range we expected. So I take that to mean there were indeed deaths. Alright. So it's not all hunky-dory, I see.
If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the impact of the waves.
Ah, the tsunami. Yeah, that makes sense.
We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again. We were fortunate to have your assistance this time.
Ugh. Did you say anything else?
The Millilith's casual, but in hindsight, if we'd had more time, we must learn from the...
Just making sure. Anything else on this island? I'm gonna take that as a no. Besides all the crystal. Alright. To the topic at hand. Actually, I'm curious if there's any other characters stand around. Take a quick peek before actually heading back to the Jade Chamber. I remember poor Titi was out here by Liyue Harbor. Well, the harbor of Liyue Harbor. I take it she's not there anymore. Yeah, I think that's a no. Okay, heading back. There's an icon for the Jade Chamber. Teleport. I get to teleport to the... I get to just teleport right to the Jade Chamber. Okay, that is very convenient. The heck is this?
Wow! Everyone's already seated!
Well, at least it looks like the stage for the opera set. Does that mean we get to see the opera? They also converted it to night, conveniently, so I have a feeling that's what's coming up next.
It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
Have you seen the food yet? There's none on the table right now.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
That feels like it was designated for the traveler.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Okay, well that confirms that.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Is it the big moment? Ooh, that has to be weird for Shenhe.
神女披冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
What did you think? Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
Wow. Almost brought a tear to the eye. That was very beautiful. At the least. I'm very unfamiliar with the culture involved here, but I can definitely say I found that to be beautiful indeed. It helped to have a very nice visual to go alongside it, but I'm gonna call it a song in question, that sounded wonderful. And it was very appreciated that there were some subtitles, or at least English translation for me. Wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that involved. Goodness.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you.
Of course.
Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an Adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for.
All right, buddy.
Let me pull up a chair, all right. We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Really?
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Whoa, okay. I see how it is.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Scary choice of words there. It seems she still has a long way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
What are all these quests unlocking? Lantern Bright. Oh, these are all for the event. Oh, okay. So I had to finish that to unlock the event. I was wondering why I didn't have any access to the event yet. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, maybe I can handle that in a bit here. But first, let's see what they've got to say.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it.
That makes sense.
Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
It sounds a little funny, but alright.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you.
I'm sensing a common thread here.
I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
Oh, that's not the key I wanted. Oops.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of the new Jade Chamber. I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
Well, just as long as you find my poor sister, then we'll be pals.
I wonder when I'll be able to build a Jade Chamber of my own. It'll take a lot more wealth than I have now.
That's putting it mildly.
But hey, you've got to dream big. Who knows? If I keep working at it, maybe one day.
If you have limitless drive, sure.
Drinking and watching opera in the Jade Chamber. A rare and exquisite pleasure.
Okay, that just reminded me. So the performance is up here at the Jade Chamber. I don't see that many people in the audience. Was that truly to Yunjin's satisfaction here? Was this really the best place to do the opera? Okay. Very nice stage indeed, though. Alright, drunkie, what do you gotta say?
More wine! More wine!
Alright, yeah, that fits the bill. Fair enough. Well, it's probably only fitting to take a nice screenshot on there, huh? I just so happened to have Yunjin here. And I just realized that the weapon of choice has the buff effect showing. Yeah, that's not very nice or helpful. Get rid of that. Actually, yes, please do that. There we go, no more buff effect. If I can get in the center. Close enough. Alright, what do we got going on? None of that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that's too much. Sure. Perfect. Now we're talking. Sometimes you don't perform for others, you do it for yourself. Hey, true enough, but I didn't get that impression here. I would have thought if she was asking for the best possible venue to perform her opera at, it would mean it so that people could see it. But that's understandable. Maybe she just wanted a really fancy place to perform the opera. Oh. Hear it, and not just see it. Oh. That is true. That just reminded me, Ningguang said something to that effect, that it would be the best place for people to hear it from. That sounds like a bit of a stretch, but okay, I can go with that. Well, I think this guy's dialogue got very little change, apart from the word swap there. Am I allowed to go inside? Yes! Oh, it's been eons since I've been allowed in here. A whole year! Oh, I forgot one of the quests was related to this. Speak to Ningguang. Event quest. Yeah, sure, why not? But not first without exploring. I remember the first time I was able to come in the Jade Chamber for the main quest, the Archon Quest. I ran around and took screenshot, because the place just looked so beautiful. But all good things must come to an end, and this one was a particularly fast one, because wow, did the Jade Chamber go away very quickly. Never to be allowed back in. But it's finally time. Finally back. Can it please stay? I want this one to stay around this time. Not to mention the loss of a unique piece of music. This place has its own track. Oh, is there a book here? Hey, I'll take it.
So, anything business related is
The good old wall. Alright, what do we got for the event quest?
A great many things are still unaccounted for.
Things like what?
The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor. All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original Jade Chamber to its watery grave.
Oh, actually, there has been some quests involving us picking up debris, I guess, from the Jade Chamber.
Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact are strewn across the water's surface. Reclaiming them is taxing work. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job, but even then, I just can't tell whether Beto will be able to fish out everything herself.
Okay, I see where this is going. We have to do the garbage collecting.
Wait,
Fish out.
you made Beto go and fish your stuff out of the sea for you?
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our dealings.
Okie dokie. You pay Beto to run errands for you?
Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated.
Okay, I'll take you at your word. What are you getting at?
Anyway, Beto is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she needs.
Okay, we're doing garbage collection. I don't remember this. Ningguang's porcelain antique, a slender-necked, aquamarine-colored porcelain vase. It has a pristine, glossy finish, and is clearly a top-of-the-range item. It does not seem to have come from an official kiln. The faint, iridescent shine it gives off, somewhat similar to that of Mother of Pearl, would seem to suggest that it has had a long history. On the body of this delicate ornament, there are some words written in bold strokes. From the crux. Oh, that's what Beto's given her. Okay.
Sorry. Beto is salvaging some of my Jade Chamber collection out of the sea around Guyan Stone Forest. If that sounds like your idea of fun, you should go pay her a visit.
Alright, sure. I'll see if it's fun first before I pass judgment. However, I actually need to be right back. I'm gonna need a few minutes here. I'll be back, though. And I'm back! Something occurred to me, though. So, I guess I could have probably finished this Archon Quest the last time I streamed. Oops. I didn't realize it was going to be that little more. I thought I was roughly in the halfway point, but it's over, so. I suppose the next task is going to be to work on some of this new event. Why not? Feels appropriate, and there's even some voiced lines, so why not? Before I go help Beto help Ningguang, though, I wanna see what the outside looks like. I wanna see if that stage is already gone. That's not the exit door, is it? Oh, that's the exit door. It has a marker on it, that would help a lot. The stage is gone. Okay, well... The beauty was short-lived, but it was a great beauty indeed. Woo! Okay, well, fear of heights applies to video games too sometimes. Wow, that's a high way up. Goodness gravy. Wow, okay. I think there's a handy-dandy teleport over to the Alcor. And there is. Perfect. Jinyan. Jinyan's here? Okay, well that's a big surprise.
Ningguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past.
The salvaging is going pretty smoothly then.
Oh, Traveler, what are you doing out this way?
I'm here to help out.
Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Why would you choose now to say that? Anyway. Whoa, Xinyan's here.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ningguang's secretaries. They called Beta away.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something.
I do think they have very similar names.
Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. She seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too.
Okay, so the pay is good, that's why.
Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. So, yeah, we took the work. Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel. All the available boats have been dispatched already, but by the looks of it, we're still one short.
How convenient. I have my own boat.
So you have your own vessel, do ya? Great, let's take yours then. The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get that feast going and actually enjoy the festival.
Alright, so what are we actually doing here? Well, I don't feel like swimming, so I'll take the teleport. I'll lay around the island, but so be it. Sounds like we get to use the Wave Rider again. I was so very happy when the Wave Riders were added to the game alongside the Golden Apple Archipelago. And they got great use there. But I haven't done too many substantial things with the Wave Rider since. Could use the Wave Rider in some places in Inazuma. And it was kinda helpful from traveling from island to island, but I was hoping for a few more chances to really get full use out of it. Maybe this will fill in the gaps.
So, this is it? This is your boat? It's really, compact. But it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water's surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
No, whoops! Let me try to move that out of your way.
Xinyan, why does your guitar have blades on it?
Self-defense, of course! It shoots fire, too. But the middle of a big festival probably isn't the best time to give you a demonstration. Also, there's a teeny tiny chance it might set your boat on fire. Well, that's not a risk worth taking, no matter how small.
Yeah, no.
This gal really jazzed up her guitar.
I did always wonder why her guitar had a blade at the end of it. Alright. I'm glad some finally got mentioned.
Treasure hoarders?
We don't usually see these guys out at sea. Could they be here for the same reason as us? Come on, Traveler. Steer us a little closer.
I don't think I can get that much closer. Unless I'm supposed to get out. But there's explosive barrels here. Why can't I? There we go. That guy just drowned on top of the boat. Okay. Come on, hit the explosive. There we go. Easy enough.
Huh? Why are they headed back to shore?
To reconvene with their posse, I'll bet. Speed it up a notch, Traveler. This is a chase now.
A chase? Oh, tutorial, okay. The ocean surface near the Guyan Stone Forest is filled with flotsam from the Jade Chamber's wreckage. Sail your Wave Rider into the designated areas and defeat nearby opponents. To retrieve items from the Jade Chamber's collection, some of these items have already been salvaged by the treasure hoarders. Enter their camps and defeat them to repossess the items. The elite treasure hoarders in the camps can embolden themselves to increase their defense. After obtaining culling firecrackers from firecracker boxes in their camps, you can throw them to deal pyro damage to opponents and a large AoE in front of your active characters. This attack will also dispel the elite treasure hoarders' buffs. Sounds easy enough.
They're gaining on us! We can't give them the slip! Call in Carmen!
Carmen? What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
One that I happen to know pretty well. Didn't think we'd be running into him.
Another test subject. That tingle?
Freeze to the core.
Oh, okay.
Crush.
So I take it that's what the firework was for.
Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Was I not supposed to pick up the firework immediately? I have a funny feeling that was what I was doing wrong there. Or... oh, I didn't see the T... okay, it's the T key. Okay, yeah, that helps a lot.
Hold the line.
I keep forgetting that sometimes the T key shows up for extra actions.
Burst forth!
Shudder.
I feel bad for walking up against the little tent there, but alright.
Stop! All of you! Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto?
Yeah, exactly.
Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still fighting fit, I see.
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear. Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath right now.
How you jest, Beto. Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down, and I won't cause you any more trouble.
Of course, of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants. You heard her, people. Drop the goods.
That easy, okay.
Here you are. It's all here. So, we'll take our leave now?
Sure.
Wow, he did what we asked without a second thought.
He couldn't surrender quickly enough.
Couldn't run off quickly enough either.
Don't waste any more time on them. We've still got salvaging to do. But we should load this stash onto the boat first. Come on, Traveler, help me out here.
I thought it was crowded enough that there wasn't any room. We're gonna put cargo on the boat. Okay. For a second there, I thought we were gonna have to carry each crate one by one. But alright, all three at the same time, sure. And away we go.
Hey! There's some things floating on the water!
I can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler, Xinyan, go reel them in.
I kind of appreciate that all of them have a little aura flowing off of them that remind of Ningguang's, well, I guess, Geo rocks she summons. I guess that's to indicate, yeah, this is Ningguang stuff. Yeah, we're just doing the grunt work here. Okay, I see how it is.
Looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
So we made the treasure hoarders retreat, and now we're gonna go follow and beat them up anyway. Alright, fair enough.
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, take anything and everything of value.
Oh, because they've got the rest of the stuff, okay.
And I need a few of you to load the boat up. Move it!
Here comes the squad.
Whatever you're about to do, don't. And whatever goods you're holding, they're mine now.
Oh yeah, you make a good point. That is how you find the secret base. What? Well, yeah, okay. When you have to word it as scare them into running away. It sounds bad. But it works. I guess.
Beto? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here. Me and the guys have been busting a gut gathering all this up. You gotta leave us a little something, surely.
Can't fault him for trying.
Let me make this crystal clear. These things do not belong to you, and they never will. So you're gonna put them down, and then you're gonna get as far away from me as is physically possible.
That's a little, hey, why don't we start over here, huh? You see,
Huh. Sounds a lot like you're stalling to me. Talk is cheap. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way.
By fighting, okay. Very well. Beto trial? Wasn't expecting that. Actually, I'm curious. Royal Greatsword? Noblesse. Alright. Constellation 3. Nice talents, alright. Apart from the weapon, kinda built like a trial 5-star. Well. A trial character like this during a quest, well, event quest I should say. That seems pretty unique.
The boat's loaded in the water, boss. Come take a look.
Captain Beto pulls no punches. Retreat!
Oh
Retreat!
If the boss is bailing, we'd better bail too.
Yeah, sorry, that can't happen.
Looks like they're out of here.
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto. Give us some time. We'll find a way to make it right. I promise.
Boy, they sure ran off quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Fireworks. I guess that's how we beat up the bad guys. Just shoot fireworks at them. That's totally fine, of course.
Who cares? They didn't take anything with them. The bigger problem here is there's no way all of this is going to fit onto your boat.
Now the size of the boat's a problem for the goods, okay.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Unload the boat and put everything here in one place. Based on the original plan, Sea Drake's boat should be coming past here at some point. When they get here, we'll hitch a ride with them. In the meantime, Traveler, head back to the Jade Chamber and deliver a message to Ningguang for me. Just tell her we're almost done fishing for trinkets here, so She should start getting my compensation ready.
Fishing for trinkets. Alright, yep, got it.
Alright, thanks, Traveler. If both Carmen and Leo were here, then I wonder if that other boss of theirs, Big Sis, is snooping around.
Big Sis? Doesn't that refer to Bauer?
I've gotta tell Seadrake and the rest of the crew to stay on high alert.
Well, if you're sticking around, let's see what you got to say.
Seems like the treasure hoarders are more of a mixed bag than I thought.
Well, they've got a different chapter for every region of the world here. They can have a whole bunch of different nationalities, it seems.
I wonder what's taking Seadrake so long. Could he have run into the treasure hoarders too?
Oh, another problem for us to solve. But alright, for now. We'll head back. We'll do what we're told. Oh, Ningguang and the throne equivalent, okay. Oh, there's things on her desk to interact with, alright. Sorry, Ningguang, hold on a second. Scale. Though mountains be raised and the ground beneath our feet crumble, never may the contract change. For it alone is the bedrock on which Mount Tianheng stands firm against the tides of ingenious machinations. Neatly stacked scrolls. A neatly stacked pile of scrolls. Each sheet of paper is as thin as an insect's wings. Perhaps these are just... calligraphy... Ran right over that one. Calligraphy works? Alright, Ningguang, what do you got?
Welcome back. I trust Beidou is making good progress on salvaging the items.
Let me fill you in.
Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion, but it won't end there. They are not the type to forgive and forget.
Ningguang, did you just fly out of your chair for a moment there?
You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beidou. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders. I will be sure to make preparations for her compensation. I
Fair
also
enough.
owe you my thanks for coming all this way to deliver Beidou's message. Here, please take this as a token of my appreciation. Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention. I wish you a fun-filled festival.
Sorry.
Ah, I was wondering when the event UI would pop up. Okay. So, the idea is just to do more of what we just did with the boat. Very well. Sure, why not? Actually, what does the UI look like altogether? Can buy fireworks, I take it? Alright, well that sounds fun. Furniture blueprints, that's more my speed. Crown of Insight, definitely want that. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely be participating in this event. So that's how we get Ningguang's outfit. Okay. The question mark, exclamation point, or exclamation point, question mark punctuation is called the interrogang, and both orders of punctuation are correct as it's mostly used in casual writing. I might have missed something. Why you let me know that? Did I say something that brought that to mind? think I know my choice for that one. It's gotta be Yunjin. Okay, well that's a fancy introduction. Oh, those are the other parts, okay. Oceanic Defender. That sure sounds a whole lot like the boss I just fought. Oh, it was in the clip. Did I use that as part of like the title or something? I admit I actually kind of forget. Oh, alright, it's achievements from that. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I'll continue doing the boat thing. Sounds kind of fun. Oh, that's not the one. That one. Yes, please. I don't have a teleport there. Okay, a run it is. Actually, you make a good point. I didn't even think that there'd be more. Turns out there are more places to pick up the boat. Sure, why not? Why not take the boat? It's not like I do it very often. It's a novel experience. Almost. That'll totally reach. Hopefully. I had the thought for a moment, where's the boat? That's just because the first one. Yeah, thanks. Whatever floats your boat. Oh boy. Why do you do this to me? Why? Okay, boat's not making it through there. Alright, don't get stuck on the sand. Just a couple of quick shots and leave him alone. Well, I can already see all the event stuff loaded in. That's a good sign. And there they are.
First point. Rest and rebuild.
Some fireworks, because why not?
Shudder! Flood of frost! Crush!
Test subject. Too tough.
Okay, I guess that's easy enough. And I guess that means right on to the next one. See something over there, though. Is that related to the other event bit? Not that these work as a teleport waypoint, but just for completion purposes, sure, why not pick it up? Don't get stuck on the sand. Okay, there we go. Stuck on the sand again. Okay, I'll just get out.
We're doing this.
Fireworks for good measure.
Feel this ancient power.
Covenant of the Deep.
So this one big guy is the only one that poses a threat. Okay. And if I remember right, that means there's only a third one? Actually, where is that? Oh. Kinda tempted just to teleport there, but... It's boat time! Thankfully, while I'm playing a game like Genshin Impact, my computer slash space heater is keeping the room warm enough. Otherwise, I'd probably have a jacket on. It's actually getting rather cold around here. As far as I can tell, it looks like not tonight, but tomorrow night, it's going down to the low 30s. That's almost extreme for around here. I know there's plenty of people who live in colder states or parts of the world, but for us, low 30s even is, cold. A little bit before I came on stream, I went for a walk outside, and just wearing a jacket was a little bit of a mistake. It was definitely chilly enough to where that might not have been enough. It still worked out, though. For whatever reason, I've made the habit of going out on a walk before starting the stream. Just feels like it gets me in the right mood. Though I need to learn not to make too much of a habit of walking at this late at night. I've already had a little interesting close call with somebody that I had no idea who they were walking around. Which is to be expected. If there's somebody else out there and it's dark, of course it's gonna be a little scary, but whoopsie. Wait a minute, you look like Bauer. Are you Bauer? Are you the big sis Beto mentioned?
What the? Huh? Beg for mercy. Rest and rebuild.
The game got loud compared to my voice. Uh-oh. Was it only that one moment, or has it been like that this whole time? So there's enemies over there. Well, in that case, I could turn down the game audio just a teeny tad. Oh, it was actually peeking a bit into the red there. Okay, well, hopefully that fixes it. I turned it down just a wee bit. Thank you for letting me know. I came over here to stop the combat sound, but of course they had to stop. Oh, actually, I think I know why it's a little louder than usual. I forgot to turn it down on my end. Yeah, I had a little higher just to make sure I could hear all the voices just fine. For special cutscene purposes, and then I didn't turn it back down. So let me know how this goes. You got something you want me to say, eh? Hi, Izzy, you go hunt those monsters! Ah, so you're having a good time then. That's how it should be. What's this one about? This looks like more on the water stuff. But Monster Hunter, huh? What kind of Monster Hunter are we talking about? For whatever reason, the only one that keeps coming to mind is the recent one, or at least I think it's the recent one. Monster Hunter Rise. At some point I'm gonna have to get around to playing a Monster Hunter game. Still haven't yet. Yeah, all these sandbars make it a little pain to navigate this spot. Maybe that's why Rave Riders aren't usually around here. Still gonna take the opportunity. Ah, Monster Hunter Rise, very good. That's on the eventually list, because Monster Hunter games do look like they're up my alley. Alright, so what's this event about? Or a section of the event. Defeat all opponents and reclaim the Jade Chamber items. I was gonna say, Spectres, not again! But thankfully these are not very high health. Oh. Okay. That one looked like it was about to heal, but it just exploded instead. I see you spinning over there. Kill it before it heals. Whew. Oh, wait, I saw Cryo there. Does that mean it wasn't a Hydra one? Always mix those up. They've got very similar colors, especially between the Hydro and Cryo ones. Auto-targeting, don't you know there's an explosive barrel right there? I just always thought you, prioritized those. I guess not. A little late, but that'll work. Oh, okay. I was gonna say the marker's pointing me the other way, but I see one right here. Oh, okay. It just points to the nearest one, I guess. Alright, that's easy. So very nice of the game to make it very easy for us to find all of the goodies. For what it's worth, I do like that about Genshin Impact. The events make it very easy to pick up all the goodies, all the rewards. There we go. Thank you. Go around the barrel. You didn't get knocked in the water. For that you will pay.
The wrong test subject.
The Geovishap hatchling wants me from all the way over there. What the? Ah, hello then, Izzy. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry on the behalf of Anonymous 564 for the call out. Okay, well then should I be referring to you as well as Rinsuru? Or at the very least Ren, looking at those parentheses? Sail the Wave Rider and destroy the treasure hoarder's transport balloons before they can reach their destination. Do this as quickly as possible to achieve the best results. Defeat opponents along the way to also obtain a small boost to your result. Ignite explosive barrels on the ocean's surface to deal massive damage to the target and opponents alike. You don't mind either way? Well, do you have a preference at least? I'd like to think that counts. Oh, I'm destroying that. Okay. Well, I take it I need to wait until it's needed. Whoa. What just happened? Why did all the treasure hoarders go away? I don't think I did that.
Another. I got careless.
Okay. What about the explosive barrels? Oh boy.
Another test. Suffocate.
Alright. I'm just gonna take it that I'm not very good at hitting these barrels then. Please hit the barrels? If I had some targeting system, I'd gladly aim at them more appropriately, but I think it's just, what, proximity? And even that's not really helping me here. Alright, sure, aim for them. I'm not sure if I'm prioritizing exactly the high speed, or destroying all the treasure hoarders. Alright, so be it. Well, that doesn't sound like a very good score. Hunting a giant fire-breathing spider. I think I've seen some of those monsters in that game. Those things are normally pretty big, no? Ren is more distinctive. Okay, well maybe I'll stick with Ren if that's alright with you. I do happen to know you by that name as well. And when you say magic missiles, are you referring to the magic missiles I think you are? Oh, yeah, okay, so the 2,280 was not good enough for the full reward. Okie dokie. 3,000. You're just referring to these little missiles probably is appropriate. I kinda wanna try that again. Yeah, for whatever reason these Wave Rider boats have some kind of assumedly magical normal little shot that has no cooldown, and then a big shot that has a cooldown. So the big shot kinda looks more like a balloon. Alright, round 2. This time I'm just gonna focus on destroying the balloon and see what happens. Well, I guess I could do a little of both. It's not like I could follow the balloon there anyway. Okay, that guy just fell in the water on his own accord. That wasn't me. Now you shoot at the barrels? Okay, I see how it is. Come on, shoot the barrels this time. No. Come on! Alright. Oh boy.
Another test.
Now it's a much better score. Okay, that gets me some rewards. Scary looking water there. Alright. And it also appears there's a round 2, so might as well handle that one. Same deal. 3,000, okay. Make sure to do that. I admittedly now would rather teleport. Conveniently, there's a way to get the boat right there. At least if I'm understanding the map correctly. Alrighty. Time for Destroy the Balloon round 2. Or version 2, I should say. Reminder, concentrate on the balloon, just the balloon, and don't get distracted. Okay, collateral damage, I guess that works. I don't believe I can go through that without breaking the debris, so... Thank you for cooperating. I don't think I caused that, did I? $4,000! Okay, yeah, just destroying the balloon fast, that's the real goal. So, if that takes care of that, then I take it that sulfur... Oh! Oh, there's a second section I didn't notice because the color blended in on the left there. Well, maybe I'll try that in a bit. For now, how about the next quest? The Lantern Rite has come around again. You and Paimon go and ask the people of Ehehe about this year's festival preparations. That sounds like a good time.
Who would have guessed that rebuilding the Jade Chamber would draw out such a massive monster? Oh, for a second there, Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again! Oh, but it's all over now. Who knows if the Lantern Rite can still go on after an incident like that, though. Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival this year.
Was this meant to be done first? This kind of sounds more like the first. I feel like making it daytime. I feel like that'd be more appropriate. We're talking about the proceedings and all. Oh. These look new. I remember seeing that around.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
It's us again. We met 30 minutes ago. We're not disturbing you, are we?
No, of course not. You are my honored guests. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity. So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something that would be closer to the hearts of every citizen. We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before. Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Asking the right questions.
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary. But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle. But through our local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Classically, eh? Oh, thought I clicked it.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue.
I can't help but notice in this shot that there's the Jade Chamber sitting up there. Perfectly framed, right at the top.
I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Are we getting involved with the fireworks? I think I remember something like that in the little trailer. Kinda curious what it's gonna be like to make some fireworks. Yeah, it's more of just a straight run. With some rooftop parkour, why not? Nobody will mind, I'm sure. Although, those little extra decorations at that courtyard reminded me that, I did not think at all about how Leah here would look for the Lantern Rite again. I kinda missed the extra decorations from a year ago. And I'm also kinda curious if there's more. I'd have to look at examples of what it looked like last year, but at the very least, what I'm seeing here is looking pretty good again.
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Qingce Village too, you know.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
Yeah, what's that gonna cost?
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task.
Okay, it's already accounted for.
If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval. Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
What are you working on, Kuching?
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work.
Forgive my directness. but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I am sure a break would not be amiss.
Exactly, take a leaf out of Ningguang's book. If that's the right saying. Ningguang's got 3 secretaries, I think she calls them, that does nearly all her work for her.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it. Pengyi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities. Pengyi, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Always has to do everything herself.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going. Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you.
A launch tube?
Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
For some reason that didn't occur to me. Launch tube. Fireworks. Okay, I get it now.
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now.
I know, it must be tough. You never talk.
Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking, but still.
Kuching definitely had an imposing presence.
Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too. Wonder why?
Okay, I mentioned it in passing, but now they're talking about how busy she is. Okay.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times. Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year.
Zhangshao. That name rings a bell, but I don't know from where. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to look that up later. I want to say she was part of Ganyu's story quest, but I'm probably mistaken in that.
In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt that.
Absolutely. She is strict with herself and others, to the point that can even be overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now.
Why?
I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run.
Yeah.
Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone.
Oh.
Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
And why the Traveler over, I don't know, Ningguang? Sure, leave it to me.
Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
So okay, that explains why Ningguang was at the Jade Chamber for that other one.
Persuade Kuching to take a break. Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her.
Thank you for being the voice of reason for once, Paimon. Yeah, I don't know how either.
Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment. Kuching has been working non-stop without a break.
So she must feel very tired?
Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep downside? Or maybe we could have a friend. You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Knowledgeable in all things, as some might say. Let's go talk to Zhongli then.
Huh? Zhongli?
He's really knowledgeable about the people of Liyue.
Oh, there's no arguing that. Zhongli it is then.
I'm not gonna complain, Zhongli's my favorite character.
Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.
Is this really his part? Yes, please. Oh, don't be a bait and switch. Where's Zhongli? I suggest bait and switch because I don't know else why they'd word it like that. Let's go see if he's there. Well, he might not be there. Well, he's not there right this second. Unless he's inside.
Hello. How may I help you?
We're looking for your consultant, Zhongli.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Okay.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Oh no. No, not that kind of promotion. Whew, okay.
If you're looking for the director and our consultant...
Okay, just the same line. Very well. Whoa. Check out the lanterns in the air. Now we're talking. Now that's the lantern, right? Okay, maybe nighttime was better. Wow. I do remember loving that last year. And it's a great sight to see again. Oh, hello, Muktan. That's not just Zhongli and Hutao. Jiangling and Goba.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite.
Goba's so cute.
Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
You had to throw that pun in there. Okay.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil.
Wow. That voice, it always gets me.
This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think?
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is... infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Eloquence, right.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Then it's not your treat.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern rite.
What a good guess.
Isn't that pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that.
Yeah, come on, can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish. The owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhangli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test.
I'm sure we can't turn it down.
How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh. Don't have to ask Paimon twice, or once even.
I think I'm doing pretty great. I'm enjoying more of this, event, I guess. I just started it recently, maybe 40 minutes ago. Turns out there's quite a bit of voice dialogue, just how I like it. And I get to see Zhongli again. That's my favorite part! Alright. Thank you, but we're here to see Mr. Zhongli.
Huh? You mean we're not gonna try any? Oh, fine. Let's get down to business.
I'm sure we could do both.
We meet again, traveler. I trust your journey is going well?
Not bad. We've learned a lot along the way.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on, why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us. And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor possibly have during a festival?
I'm gonna go off of past experience and guess that Hu Tao foresees fireworks-related deaths. And I hope I'm not right.
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director.
Alright, that's easy enough.
Now then, traveler. What brings you to see me today?
Well, long story short... Quick explanation.
Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
Is there any way we can help her?
Yeah! Everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did.
Dude, you can't just go talking about being Rex Lapis. What are you doing? How did they pronounce Yuheng? I think that's how they said it. Yuheng? Is that not correct? Uh-oh.
Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right. Then what should we do?
Close enough. Not too bad. Oh, Izzy speaks Mandarin. Well, wow, okay. Well, then I guess you're definitely gonna know better. If you say it's close enough, then I'll try my best to match that as well.
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Let's go speak with others who are familiar with Kutsing.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, traveler.
Okie dokie.
Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng.
Ah, me?
You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Kuching, right? So who should we start with?
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh! Lady Kuching!
Yeah, we were just talking about you.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
You are most welcome, Yuheng. It was the least I could do.
Where does the time period line up? Because, at least as far as I experienced the game, there was version 1.1, I believe, for the Rite of Parting. And then, later on we had the Lantern Rite in 1.3, I want to say. And now it's been a full year just about, and we're having the Lantern Rite a second time, which I assume means that in the universe of the game it should be a year later. But Kutsing is now thanking Zhongli, assumedly a year later, for his help? That seems a little strange to me, but okay. Maybe time is not how I see it here. What are you doing here, Kutsing?
Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh, I see. My apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhongli.
No, not at all.
Kuching, are you here looking for us?
Yes. I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
Well, that's fitting.
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor together?
It's not really the same.
You could just as easily go and find them in Juyun Karst.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. And I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first.
I kind of like both these options, but sure, no problem.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
We'll gladly help you.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show.
Oh, and what's that option there? Great, then we go watch the fireworks together.
Huh? Together?
Of course.
All right. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
And there she goes.
That's the Yuheng. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
Why, thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
That definitely seems like the more appropriate introduction to this. I don't know what I just pressed, but apparently I got some tutorial. Use the launch tube gadget in your inventory and select Smelt Fireworks to access Flame Plume Starflower's Production Challenge. In the Flame Plume Starflower's Production Challenge, you will find many smelting parameters. Use different smelting techniques to adjust the quality of each parameter. The closer the quality is to the ideal zone, the higher your quality score will be. During the challenge, each time you click single smelt, a certain amount of endurance will be decreased depending on the smelting technique used. Once the endurance is depleted, no further smelting can be performed. Click Finish Smelting to end the challenge with the current quality score. Other than the effects of smelting techniques, each smelting will also consume a certain amount of the launch tube's firepower value, which will change its firepower status. When firepower is at medium or full fire, a single smelting will provide a medium and large bonus to the parameter's quality respectively. Other than the effect of smelting techniques, each smelting attempt has a small chance of curious efficacy, I always forget how to pronounce that one, occurring. The current parameter's quality will definitely go up to be within the ideal zone. I get to make fireworks! It's the same U as in Lie. Oh. Okay, well that makes it a fair bit tougher, cause I already get that one wrong often. So then would a closer way to say it be Yuehung? Probably got that totally wrong. I gave it a go though. I take it this is to build fireworks, okay. Ah, so this is kind of like the main story of it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's more of an aggressive oh boy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't attempt it. So I already know about that. This is the one for the fireworks. Right, okay, so I did the launch tube from the inventory. It's not really a sound that is in English at all. Well, well thank you, but I still feel bad each time I do it. Because I do want to try my best to get as close as possible. Launch tube, a special device created by the artisan Pengi. It comes with the functions that allow for the creation and automated launch of fireworks. In the hands of someone creative, it will surely see great use in the creation of unique and radiant fireworks shows. Once you place the launch tube, you can select firework parameters such as type and sequence to the ignition prep. That seems simple enough. Okay.
You should really bring the knights of...
What kind of fireworks are we talking about here? How do we make them? Oh, so I read a tutorial and then it's also going to give me a direct tutorial. Okay. Parameters quality will increase slightly. Parameters quality will increase moderately. Smelt according to this parameter once. Oh, and that corresponds on the left there. Oh. Okay. So, what does the smaller one look like? Alright. Same deal. Okay, that's probably gonna be too much. Too much. Yeah, looks fine enough. Oh, I don't think I could do any more if I wanted. Complete smelting. Huh, so that's what the firework making's like.
With you next time.
Kinda curious, it mentions launching. I guess I have been streaming for about 2 hours now. I was thinking of starting to head off, but I admit I wanted to see what the firework was gonna be like. Plan 1, Plan 2, and Plan 3. Well, how many fireworks are we talking about here? And I take it I don't have fireworks here. Okay, I take it I'm missing a step in that. Very well. I'll think about that another time, I guess. I think it's about time I called it a night. Thank you for joining me on the stream. I was able to finish the new Archon Quest for 2.4 and even start a little bit into the new event. The whole, I guess, meat and potatoes of the event, or version update. All in all, it's a good time. Thank you for joining. I'll catch you another time.